Okay, now I need to see if I have a Fingers edition. I don't know how to read. Generic intro and that goes. We're back with our DougDoug reaction. Today we're doing, I bought and reviewed the AI ripoffs of my book, which I actually own a book. Somebody was talking about a Fingers edition. I'm not sure what that is, but I have the book. The moment I saw a pop-up video, I immediately bought it and it arrived like 2 days later. It's a great read. Highly suggested. I just don't know how to read. Let's go ahead and jump into Doug's video about it.
There's a lot of book things to talk about. I bought all 4 because I wanted to see them before they got
the
taken
AI
down.
books?
This is the size of one book. How is there 4 in here? I don't know. Let me
yeah,
actually
his
check
book
to
was like
see
that
if there's
size.
another outside that I missed. Because are each one of these like 15 pages long? I don't understand. There are 4
Dude, the other
in that,
day
apparently.
I was
That's
at
the
work
size of
so
my
long.
book, by the
When
way.
I left, there was a package delivered at my house, and I
Does
put
it
it
say
inside.
number of page? Oh, okay, look.
I was at work so long, I got back.
100 pages.
There was a
Spelled
new
my
package
name wrong.
delivered the next
There's
day
a real
because I was there that
chance
long.
that Doug's book could enter an AI training database. That's so true, dude. Oh, that's so funny. Let's first talk about the Fingers. There is a bit of a scandal that people have been talking about. Yes, there's a Fingers edition. Somehow the first version of my book had the word Fingers in it. It's presumably
Wait, where?
from when, this is how you know I didn't do it with AI, by the way. Presumably when I was creatively interpreting the first chapter of Game of Thrones, and apparently I didn't change one of the words from Fingers to Doug. The instant I heard about it, I changed it, but I don't know how long it takes Amazon to update this stuff. Like, sometimes it takes a while. So if you have an extremely limited edition Fingers edition, there might be like 1,000 of you, there might be 5,000 of you, I don't know.
What
most
page is
recent
it?
update is that I've sold 9,472 books, about close to 10,000 books. That's an insanely large number of books, by the way. I don't know what percentage of that has the Fingers edition. What page? I'm not telling you. You have to manually look.
No,
through it, right?
don't.
Will the audio version include the finger? No. The Fingers edition is like a better Easter egg that only you guys get to have.
I'm gonna
So
check
a
at
couple
the end of
things
this
I think
video.
are worth doing today. First off, I think it's worth looking at the reviews of.
Because somebody was talking about a Fingers edition. I didn't know if it was
best-selling
like
book. By the
a
way,
one
anytime I
book
mention
that was
number
like
one
that.
best-selling or book,
I
do
ordered
expect a
it
lot of people
as soon
to
as I
start
watched the
saying,
video.
Wow, he's a best-selling author. Okay.
But I think
There
I watched
are,
it like
again,
the day
I found
after the video was
4 of them.
posted.
4 AI ripoffs of my book. There was actually a 5th that I talked about on stream last, Thursday or Friday?
And it got deleted?
That one's already gone. Now, what I think is quite funny about this book, which is a #1 bestseller, by the way.
For Italian
much,
cooking.
Like,
Yeah.
actually #1 bestseller. It is worth reminding people, not only am I #1 in Italian cooking, I believe, I don't know if am I still #1 in, like, humorics? I'm still #1 in limericks and humorous verse, which is, I would say, a legitimate category. So I think this isn't even a scam.
What?
Just actually
Hookers
a
and
#1 bestseller, next to Dad's Little Pecker. For a period, it was
Go
the
back to
#10
Hookers and Blow,
selling
bro.
book
What?
on Amazon, period. Now, what I've learned as a very new award-winning published author is that there are AI reviews of what people are saying on Amazon. So, customers say, this book is life-changing and emotionally charged, with one review noting how it saved their life. The writing is well-crafted, and customers appreciate the huge plot twist at the end.
Really?
They describe it as insightful, with one review highlighting its profound recalibration of understanding reality and consider it a transcendent experience. There's a number of lovely images that people have put up in their reviews of A DougDoug story. This one appears to be completely photoshopped, by the way. It'll literally landscape cluttered.
Whenever I have time to,
and unnecessary verbs.
good joke, travel or anything, I'm just gonna take that book
minimalist
on the plane,
masterpiece.
just
We
reading
did
a book.
forget
Oh, what's
to,
that, Doug?
Put a spine, so it's just blank white. It is funny. You just don't know what it is. So here is a dramatic reading. This is on the Amazon page of chapter 12.
You just read chapter 12? Oh, but how then they're gonna know. Also, the finger covering the camera.
DougDoug. 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 Doug. DougDoug. Doug. DougDoug. DougDoug. Doug. DougDoug. DougDoug. Doug.
Whoa.
DougDoug.
Really makes you think. There have now been something like 5 different YouTube videos or streams have been recommended to me where people are reading the full book. This is a 6-hour video.
Wait, am I allowed to do that?
Doug, 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 Doug.
I thought about doing that, but I
This
thought
is
that
a
would be like kind of
4.5-hour
breaking the rules on
chapter
YouTube
one
of just
audiobook, 16 minutes. Oh,
like
here's an
reading
entire
a book on
2-hour
YouTube for
reading.
free. It kind of screws over the author
Doug, 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 Doug.
because like nobody would buy the book then.
Doug, 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 Doug.
Which everyone should buy this book because Monterey Bay Aquarium. Wait, why is there another?
This has
What is the book?
23,000 views. There are at least 2 or 3 other people. Somebody put timestamps.
That's way too much dedication.
Timestamps. Oh wait, Sickby said my mom saw the book and she doesn't speak English, so she asked me to translate the back cover. I stopped at the point where it talked about plunging into your ass and just said it doesn't translate well. Sickby, don't be a coward. All right,
do it.
Give him the full experience. Your mother needs to know about the latest trends in literary work, okay? I can't wait for some, like, 7th grade English teacher to assign this as a
What is his
reading
thing with
for their
horse
class.
race?
They have to do that thing
Horse
in middle
racing
school
betting.
where, like, the author of the book originally clearly did not mean that much, but you have to write a whole essay about how the meaning behind whatever chapter where he went to the dump or whatever. Ugh. It appears that we did get one person, at least one, who just bought the book.
And didn't realize what it was?
A bestseller. This appears to be a legitimate review. Becky Lynn Davis.
No,
very
that's not.
disappointed.
That's not
I bought
real.
This
That's
for my
not real.
grandson's 16th birthday. Since it was a bestseller, I thought
No,
it would be good.
no,
Instead,
that's
it's
not
nothing
real.
but the author's
That's
name
not
and
real.
some very disturbing
That's not
chapter
real.
titles.
Look at the
also
picture.
arrived with a bent corner. Do not buy this book. People looked into it. This is apparently a real person. This is not
How?
a real account. This is somebody who's been like making real purchases for the past.
Oh,
2
it's just somebody that's
3
like
people found this
in
helpful. So
an
this is
Amazon
real. I
reviewer
think
thing.
she
They
just
get
saw
stuff for
it was a
free,
bestseller.
read
Was
books,
it
and
taken
leave a
down?
review.
I don't know. Somebody on Reddit purchased it alongside House of Leaves, and so I saw like a dozen screenshots of Amazon recommending people to buy DougDoug Story and House of Leaves together.
What is House of
Becky on the pod? Now, apparently, I talked about this last week.
What, lemonade
I did not
stand?
know
Isn't
this,
it?
But if you are a best-selling author, which at this point I just legitimately am, if that
Yeah.
happens, apparently there's many companies, people, I don't know,
That
who
will,
look at
like-
the best-selling lists, and they make AI ripoffs of the book.
Oh, yeah.
And
Anything
so
to make money.
Within 2 days,
It
of the
costs
book
almost
being
nothing to do
announced,
that.
there
It's
was
all
an
made to
AI
order.
ripoff, and I talked
Costs
about
almost
it on
nothing to
stream.
start
In
it
fact,
up.
Let me pull it up. This was day 3, I want to say. Okay, this was the first one. Okay, I do want everybody to give a sincere F in the chat because Douglas Scott Memoir, which to be clear is not my name. My name is
Not
Douglas
just streaming.
Reading. The book Douglas Scott Memoir Doug not just streaming a life built on
And it
innovation,
made somebody money.
connection, and the audacity to play different by Marcus Ellery. The same author, incredible author by the way, who writes apparently like 10 books a day. Unfortunately, Marcus Ellery appears to have taken the book down. And I was never able
wonder
to
why.
learn what Douglas Scott, a memoir, actually was. And that's why, when I realized this weekend that
That they were gonna be
are now 4
copied.
different AI books.
And that's just a
all
different
with the
dude with a
wrong
beard and
name.
glasses.
This isn't even me inside the wild ride of
Yeah.
the DougDoug Story from Twitch Shenanigans to Gaming Legends. I realized that I had to buy them
Did they just
because
like
they might
do an AI
disappear,
prompt
and
about
I want
DougDoug
to
and they know
have
who
a copy
DougDoug is?
of
Does
these
AI know who
DougDoug
I
ripoffs.
am?
I think you could, if you just
Oh,
search
yeah, no,
for
Google
DougDoug-
does.
Okay, here's
Okay, if I
DougDoug
Google the Duck
Unscripted.
Goes Moo,
I bought this one. This is just not
I think it
me
was like
in any
the Duck
way.
Goes
This
Moo
just
girlfriend
isn't me. Democracy
and
Anarchy.
Google
It's a
AI out of,
biography.
like,
How many pages
knows.
is it? It's
That's
by Davey,
weird.
my brother apparently, and there's no back. Just says copyrighted. I don't think you can do that.
What?
Oh God, that's not even all of them. There's also Douglas Scott Reed.
At least they have a different picture.
Correct, but this just uses like a photo that I have on like my Gmail or something. I don't know where this came
They
from.
should do the picture
Beyond
from his
the
Indeed.
DougDoug Story. Again, the back says copyrighted material and nothing else. This is 96 pages. I've done more than 96 pages of stuff in my life. Thank you very much. There's also the untold biography.
I like how
of
they're all about
Douglas
the same
Scott
price.
Reed.
I'm guessing that's how much
Yeah,
it costs to
the
make a
name
book.
is The Untold Biography of Douglas Scott Reed and DougDoug.
Man, I
how
wish
a
I knew how to
meme
read.
Scientists redefine humor and community online. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to announce that I bought all 4 of these books, and they're here.
Nice.
I don't think other people, to be clear, should purchase these books because this is somebody trying to capitalize off the success of my book.
I guess you could sue them.
They're tiny. It's like a menu at a restaurant. Why? Okay, they're all the same. I think this is like one company who's doing this.
Probably.
Look at the backs.
That is actually.
Do you think the
Advertised.
text is the same on all of them? They're
Do they all say
exactly the same
Doug,
length.
Doug,
Wait,
Doug,
no, this
Doug,
one has
Doug?
a back. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. This is just a chat GPT summary. This is the Amazon description just on the back of the book in a white
With
box. There
old-
is no way this will make them money, right? This is by Victor Hayes with the emojis. Wait.
Wait, is there actually emojis? Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's so funny.
Oh, nice.
God, you can tell that somebody said, write me a book into ChatGPT and then just printed it.
But
I
what
guess let's
what do the
read
books
a
say,
little bit
though?
of it. So,
Are they more
that's
of a
the
book?
title? to be clear, my name does not have ass in it. Douglas Scott Reed's biography 2025 Inside the Wild Ride of DougDoug story from... Wait, so it's inside the wild ride of my book. You can't do that.
Wait,
Copyright-
inside of the book?
They've got a copyright page. That looks good. There's a disclaimer. This book is an independent work of nonfiction.
Is
Any
it?
Perspectives, evaluations, or interpretations are solely of those of the author, Douglas Scott Reedon, and do not reflect the views of Victor... What the fuck, man? You can't say
What?
that. First off, again,
Wait,
not
what?
my name.
How are you
They
just gonna
don't
be like, it's
reflect
his
the
fault, not
views
mine?
of Victor Hayes, who is the author. What are you talking about?
What?
You can't say that. You can't say these are my views. You wrote the book. It also just says...
How are you gonna claim you
DougDoug
wrote the book
1
but then
and
blame it?
2 at the bottom. Like, there isn't correct, like, footers.
No, is that actually?
Look at how shitty it looks. Sacramento Spawn? What the fuck?
His
It's called
birth? Oh, wow, they
Screaming
just like
into
that's the name of the
world.
title,
Family
the
Foundation,
chapter.
surgeon father. My father is not a surgeon. Childhood sparks. Forging the hacker's hammer. 24. Hold on. I worked at EA, the company. Okay. Out of college.
EA Sports just got sold.
And what it's describing as that of me working a shitty job at EA is EA debut. I didn't debut into the world. I just worked there. What are they talking about? Hearthstone casting rise. I never casted Hearthstone. Community cultivation. AI mods. The mods are human beings. Blindfolded
Wait, so is this?
Food mods.
I don't. It's almost like it's a real book, honestly.
Of my stream at all. What are you talking about? When have I done food moments on stream? That's not like a key part of my
you've done
content.
cooking
Family
streams.
Ties. Brother Davey and Sister Julia's.
Sister Julia sounds
Just
Catholic.
say Julia. Don't say Sister Julia.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's a nun. Philanthropy and Oceanic Overdrive. Monterey Bay fundraisers. 14K
Whoa.
to 620K charitable growth. That's kind of accurate. Oh, awards. Okay, awards recognition legendary status. Streamer Awards 2023. That's
Okay,
true.
yeah.
Doug,
He
a
wore that
DougDoug story,
very
2025
bright orange
literary
tie.
leap. Conception, the birth of unique experiment. Critical acclaim and reader verified. From T. Morris's forward. Okay, they got T in there. Acknowledgement. No saga. Oh, he got my name correct in the.
Oh yeah.
So that's nice. Dude.
Do what?
Dude, Dawn and Diane Reedon. That is not my mom's name.
Oh.
Your unwavering support and quiet
I guess that's his
determination
dad's
gave him
name.
the wings to explore, experiment, and redefine. To Davey Reedon, whose narrative genius in the Stanley Parable cast both
Oh,
shadow
wait, it
and
knows.
inspiration. What? What are you fucking talking about? And to Julia, whose quiet strength anchored a family of dreamers. And to Parkster, the
why is Parkster?
feline co-star
Fel-
of Doug's Los
feline.
Angeles lair. Thank you for reminding us that even brilliance benefits from a music. Think he's a cat? To the Monterey Bay Aquarium team who embraced Rosa the Sea Otter's
Aw.
mission? No, they had the mission. It's not the Otter's mission. It's their mission. What are you talking about? What the fuck is this? Hold on.
Is that
To
is
the
that a page?
mentors at UC Berkeley, particularly Brian Harvey.
Who is
Brian
that?
Harvey is the intro to computer science lecturer at UC Berkeley who I never spoke with. Not one time. His class sucked. Oh, hold on.
What?
This is to me. I'm excited to hear this.
Wait, he
Finally,
has a thing to Doug?
Doug himself. Coder, prankster, philanthropist, and
Is he a
innovator. Thank you
philanthropist?
for daring to be
I don't know.
unscripted, returning
I
a
mean, he does
single
charity
word
work,
into
so
a
I guess
cultural
that technically
statement,
would make him
showing
one.
the world creativity, humor, and heart can
Dude, that's so
reshape
sloppy.
the digital landscape. This acknowledgement, like
I guess
the
that's how you
streams,
would do that, though.
donations and adventures it chronicles is a tribute to you, your fans, and the communities you inspire today and for all the tomorrows to come. You know what? I didn't realize how fucking awesome I am until right now. You're right, Victor Hayes. I've literally cultivated.
Is that
an
actually
empire.
Victor
What
Hayes?
is even in the book?
Like, did we
it's
Google
just
Victor?
Summarizing. It goes from Berkeley Blitz, which is where I went to college, and then inside the next chapter it goes back to my high school hustle in STEM. What the fuck are we talking about?
That's normal.
And then back to UC Berkeley 2 pages later down here. Why did it get my name right in the book, but not
in the cover?
Title? How do you even do that? My name is correct in the book. Why is
Multiple
only
times.
the title have ass in it? I don't get it. Why did you pay
Parody?
for this? Because this is actually way funnier than how funny I thought it would be, and this alone was worth the $15.
Not the other
Diane
one.
would be so proud of me.
Funny.
I love that it gets some things right, and then it just fills in the details with other. I don't know how much other stuff.
I
there is.
mean,
Let me, like, scan through these
Could
other
Doug
books
write a
and see if
better
there's
book
anything
though?
interesting.
Probably.
The fact that your book could essentially poison an AI model with an intense block of repeating Dougs is some sort of sweet poetic.
Well, don't
irony.
forget about the
How
fingers.
does it feel, AI boy, to be poisoned to AI?
Do you think I can get
Incredibly
Doug to
funny.
sign
I
it?
just want to be clear. The
Just
next
add,
generation of
you know,
AIs are
2 more
almost
Dougs
certainly
to
gonna have
the-
trained on my book. That's so
the book?
funny. formatting the book.
Or what if
to
I
make
just
it
got every
look
person I know named Doug
almost
to sign
as
it?
long as writing the
I
book.
do know a couple
It's not a
Dougs.
joke. It was about 10 hours to write the book and 10 hours to format it, because it took me forever to learn how to format the thing in Word, because you have to do all of this stuff. You know how like every chapter starts on a new page? That's the thing you have to automate. You know, the footers and the titles all being automated and looking good and spacing correct? You have to do all that. It's like a ton of work to format it. It took so much time. And then you see what
Sure, it
looks
takes
like
more
without
time to
that
write an
stuff,
actual
and then you're
book.
like, I get it. Worth the time. Worth it. Wait, they just bold random words. This is so ChatGPT. Holy shit.
What?
At the heart of his impact was audience participation. Why do they yell it? I'm waiting to get my copy, Doug, at our TwitchCon books. There you go, T. As a reminder, everybody, both
Wait, is
myself
he actually-
and T. Morris, another award-winning published author, will be doing a book signing at TwitchCon. It's not 100% confirmed, but like almost certainly confirmed.
TwitchCon,
We're gonna be
that's
doing
like
a book signing
California,
at TwitchCon if you're
though.
there. The fact that the AI ripoffs also don't
I
have a
work
spine art
so
is so
much,
funny.
though.
It is so funny to me.
I would
DougDoug,
absolutely
I would
go.
love to buy your book. However, paperback doesn't provide the book with.
Yeah,
the
if he
classic
did a
deserves.
hardback,
When will you be
I would buy
releasing a
that.
signed hardback collector's edition.
We don't need a hard
Yes, we do.
version of the book.
I want a
It's so
hardback
weird
version.
to see a book just like hyping me the fuck up. It's just so weird reading a book.
You know, they
a
say when
real
you're good
book
at something,
that talks about me
you
like
tell
this,
everybody.
because
When
I
you're
know
great at
me,
something,
and
they
it's
tell
not
you.
that big of a deal. Reception and impact of the book.
Is that a
Hold on.
Gel
There's an
Sayers quote or a
entire
Barry
chapter
Sanders
about the
quote?
reception of the book. As a reminder, this
Or
was
Walter
written
Payton.
4 days after
It's
the
one
book
of those
was
three.
announced. What are we talking about?
I always get Gel
How
Sayers
is
and
this a
Walter
whole
Payton
chapter?
confused.
As soon as the book was announced, people wanted to know one thing. Would the voice they adored online still shine through the page?
It was one of those NFC North running backs.
Yes. Readers described the experience of opening DougDoug's book as something akin to entering one of his streams, playful, surprising, and thought-provoking. And it also carried something extra, something richer than the fleeting entertainment of a chat-fueled game challenge. What the fuck are we talking about, dude? In the book, he revealed pieces of himself that couldn't quite fit into the quick burst
In
of
this
a
book?
YouTube upload. It was a longer conversation with his fans, one they could hold in their hands and return to at their own pace.
Yep.
I don't think they read the book, to be honest.
I didn't read the book because I can't
Well,
read.
I didn't know how amazing I am, dude. The book's role in the creator community quickly became more profound than many had expected.
That is true.
For
He
other
sold
digital creators,
over
whether on
10,000
Twitch, YouTube,
copies
or
of it at
elsewhere,
this
was
point.
a symbol of
Which is good for charity.
possibility. Wow. I'm amazing. None of this happened. None of this is real. There's whole stories. I want to see like the last paragraph. Wow.
What is
This
it in
is the
the?
true conclusion of his journey so far. Not an ending, but an invitation. An invitation to laugh, to create, to take risks, and to see the world, whether through code, games, or words, as a playground where everyone has a part to play. I do want to see, which was the book that talked
Cool.
about Parkser being a cat? Okay, it's in
Oh, the
chapter
feline.
5.3. It looks
I'm
like.
gonna need to see if I
Lifestyle
have the
Los
fingers
Angeles
version.
Mood,
I hope I do. I
Unscheduled
bought it
Streams, and
immediately.
Parkser. Why are those together? That doesn't make any sense. We do need to update the DougDoug wiki because this is now canon. A key companion in this period is Parkser, Douglas's cat, who has become an integral part of both his private life and streaming presence. Beyond mere pet
Parkser
ownership,
wears many
Parkser
hats.
provides emotional grounding, a source of comfort, and occasional comedic relief for viewers.
Occasional.
The
Only
cat
he's
has
only
appeared
funny
in
sometimes.
multiple streams and social media posts, earning a following that complements Doug's own fan base. In many ways, Parkser represents the intersection of private life and public persona, anchoring Douglas emotionally while simultaneously contributing to his creative identity online. Why does it think he's a cat? Why does ChatGPT think that Parkser is a cat? What is going on here? I'm going to go on ChatGPT and ask it. I'm trying to write, let's actually be like, I'm trying to write
What is
a
that
book
shirt? He's
about
worn it before.
Famous, best-selling, award-winning author DougDoug and his Twitch and YouTube career. Can you explain who is Parkser? Parkser is a South Korean American business consultant and broadcast personality. He works
Okay.
behind the scenes at Tempo Storm. This is all accurate.
does he? Wait,
why does
what?
Victor Hayes thinks Parkser's a cat? Final answer. Is Parkser a cat?
Nope.
I don't
Okay.
understand. This is the life of an award-winning published author. Sure, I might have to deal with a little bit of plagiarism, but I'm sure this will draw even more attention to me. Doug asks.
I mean, kind
You
of.
should
They're
get
gonna
a
get
cat and
taken
call
down.
it Parkser Adams and say it's an Adams family reference that he just doesn't get and is unrelated.
If
What?
I got a cat named Parkser now, just to make the AI author truthful retroactively.
That would be
there is
funny.
A bit here that I could do. I could take like a month and I change everything in my life so that these
These books are accurate.
How do I change stuff about my like childhood?
I
Hey,
can't
on
change
an
that.
actual important note, as of today, the book has sold 9,472 copies, and we're still getting in the final total.
Holy
Thanks to the book, we're gonna
moly.
hit 600,000 as the total raised this year for Monterey Big. But
Holy
thank you for supporting the
well,
book in the
spoilers,
weekly
I
cause.
guess.
I appreciate it all very much. Thanks to you, we now have companies writing weird AI ripoffs, which is so funny. Actual question: in the book cover that we made, we forgot to put a spine.
Make it a
It's just blank.
hardback.
Should we add a spine? I'm tempted to not. Okay, I'm tempted to say no on the spine. I think at this point it's just too funny. Like the fingers thing was just an error. That's not something I
But that's
wanted.
such a
Like, it's
cool
so
little error,
funny
though.
that there's no spine now. And like, it's not like more people are gonna buy it at this point. There's 10,000 copies. It's not gonna keep selling copies. I don't know why it would. I don't want to keep reading.
Bruh,
these
it's 'cause
books.
it's a
However,
bestseller?
I did open to a page of the. I was gonna say it's like Kit Boga, but it doesn't even look like Kit Boga.
He
It's
kinda
just
does a
glass.
little bit.
Who is
Yeah.
this? I think they just said AI generate a picture of a white guy at a computer. I do think it's
And then
worth
thought of
talking
Kit
about
Boga.
Chapter 5. This isn't even the beginning of the book. This is the start of my YouTube career, and I would just like you all to be aware of it. Every creator has a breakthrough moment, the point where their work stops blending into the background and begins carving out a space that feels entirely their own. One of the defining experiences that cemented DougDoug's style was the infamous spaghetti-controlled video game. By
What is
connecting
that?
uncooked pasta to a system that could control a game, Doug took something utterly nonsensical.
That sounds
and
like a great
transformed it
video.
into entertainment. The chapter is called Birth of DougDoug, Why Spaghetti Controls Work.
Now
What
he
the
needs
fuck
to
are we
make that
talking
happen.
about? None of this is
That'd be a
real.
great
They weren't
stream.
just watching someone play a game. They were watching the rules of reality bend and collapse in
Okay, it's
real
not that
time.
big of a deal.
Viewers became participants in the chaos, cheering on the spaghetti. I was there, don't you remember? Does anybody remember the spaghetti stream? I remember. That was the moment that I started
Are we
watching-
getting
Man, I wish it was
Mandela
trained
effect
on the
right now?
DougDoug wiki so bad. It would have been the most fucked up book ever. Just to be clear, how insane this would have gotten if they had gone off of the fan Wikipedia
Oh,
page.
no.
This
Oh,
article has been classified as a mental,
Mental
hazard.
hazard.
Shit King, kidnapping record of 3 million children, murdered at least 25, was an award-winning best-selling
Was?
author, pro pants shitter, commie vampire, clanker, world-renowned dog food taster, mug salesman, bagel hater, Stalin's most beloved romantic partner, bell pepper, C-tier Twitch streamer, YouTuber,
Wow, see.
gopher apologist, Uruguayan descent. Can you imagine how
What?
fucked up this AI book would have been if it had gotten to this? She was known
It'd be
as the
so-
Doctor, which means he was once a woman. As a woman, Doug was still bald. Doug was primarily known for being the best-selling author of Doug and DougDoug Story, and is the feature of several biographies. Okay, all of these are in here.
Oh, all those books.
Fucking
Somebody has to be
This is
editing
so
it
funny.
while the stream's
Wait,
going on.
We gotta upload these to the internet somewhere. If we upload these onto one of those websites that get crawled by the AI companies, we can get all this information fed in, and then it'll like have all this wrong
Even be
information
more.
about me. Man, there's so much potential here. Can we all buy it with a bottle of lube? So everybody buys like the book, a bottle of lube, and a dildo, and then anybody who goes to buy the book is recommended that.
That would be. I still can't watch that video. I need to go check if this is a Fingers edition. Unfortunately, I do not have a Fingers edition because it would be right there. That is unfortunate. Ah, man, that'd be cool. But I did buy the book as soon as possible, and it still goes and supports the Monterey Bay Aquarium. And I just wish I could read it. Hopefully, Doug makes a hardback version. That'd be really cool. I'd buy that. I didn't even notice that it had like no spine art or anything like that. I don't actually like own any books. Actually, do I not own any books? I don't think I own any books. This is the only book I own, which is probably actually. No, I do own the Full Metal Alchemist book that somebody sent to my P.O. box. So I do have one other book, but this is like the only traditional book I have. I don't know. This is a great video. Unfortunately, I do not have a Fingers edition. But then, you know, maybe I could just get every person I know who's named Doug to sign it. And then get DougDoug to sign it. And then we'll have the DougDoug signature edition of the DougDoug book. Featuring other Dougs. Be so good. Oh man, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to the next DougDoug video. Hope to see you there. Yes, I know the AI video is amazing. It's 2 hours long. I barely have time to sleep. I don't even have time to eat. I hope you have a wonderful rest today. That video will happen hopefully that'll happen before the Rosa video. It's 4 hours long, but things should hopefully be getting fixed hopefully soon. I should be going back to having 3 days off, which I've talked about before. Where is that AI video at? Not the AI, was it the D&D video? It was a D&D video. And I've seen I don't know. It'll pop up somewhere. Wow. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to the next one. I hope to see you there. But until then, take care and keep the music.